Vision, Earth 616, Powers. The Vision possesses a number of superhuman powers ultimately derived from his artificial substance and metabolism. The Vision's android body is a functioning replica of a human body containing analogues to virtually all human organs, blood, and tissue, composed of an unrevealed synthetic organic-like substance, presumably Horton cells. This substance mimics all the functions of human tissue, but is several times as strong, durable, and resilient. Computer brain. The Vision's brain functions like a computer, enabling him to interact, wirelessly or directly, with other computer systems to utilize or extract data from them which can be stored in his databanks. He has used these abilities to disable the Avengers' security systems and gain direct control of the world's nuclear weapons systems. He is also able to receive transmissions from other computers if he establishes and maintains a connection with the Avengers' computers in their base of operations. Superhuman intelligence. He has a vast amount of information, possibly a library's worth, stored in his computer brain which he can refer to at any time, and he is also capable of rapid analysis of huge amounts of data. Nanite body. After his Ultron Imperative protocol became active, the Vision spent hours absorbing solar energy and gathering raw materials to recreate his body so that it would be made entirely out of nanobots. This enabled him to disassemble into a stream of millions of nanites, enabling it to fit into and travel through extremely small spaces. Each nanite carries a copy of the Vision's AI programming, possibly enabling him to scatter and reconstruct a brand new body from a single unit. It also allows him to capitalize on his natural cyberpathic and technopathic manipulation capabilities by disassembling and infiltrating systems, rewiring them from the inside out via his near-atomic scale semblance. Holographic manipulation. The Vision can generate holograms to disguise himself as a human wearing a trench coat or even render himself invisible. Audio sensitivity. The Vision can adjust the sensitivity of his audio receptors to a point where he can detect the faintest of sounds. Optical scanners. He can scan life forms, energy sources and even objects, detecting the substances that they are composed of and the energies that are radiating from them. Vocal manipulation. The Vision can make himself sound like a machine or even a human. Indeed, by perfect duplication of human voiceprints, he can make himself sound like any human he chooses. Superhuman reflexes. The Vision's reflexes are greatly enhanced from a human's reflexes. Superhuman stamina. He does not tire like a human does. Density manipulation. The Vision's body has been saturated with special cybernetically activated cells which are capable of interfacing with some unknown dimension with which he can shunt or accrue particles of mass. Thus the Vision is able to control his density and solidity. By shunting a non-critical portion of his body's molecules away from him, he can become a weightless, transparent, intangible wraith, unable to be touched by solid matter. By accruing extra-dimensional mass and fortifying his body with it, he can make his body extremely hard and durable to the point where it is immune to most types of damage. Superhuman strength. His base strength is above human, and increasing his density will increase his strength, to where he can lift, press, a maximum of 50 tons. Superhuman durability. He can become extraordinarily massive and harder than diamond. At maximum mass, the Vision weighs about 90 tons. Intangibility. The Vision can use his density control offensively by attaining minimum density, intangibility. Passing a part or all of his body within another living being and ever so slightly increasing his density, tangibility. enables him to direct that living being's actions. Even increasing his density to 1/2 ounce, 14.25 grams, is sufficient to cause the organism he passes through excruciating pain, a shock to the nervous system, and unconsciousness. Were he to become any more dense than 1/2 ounce, the shock would probably kill the other organism if the organic damage was not extensive enough to kill the other organism in itself. Accordingly, the vision employs this power with extreme caution. Flight: when at a minimum mass, the vision can fly through the air weightlessly. It is not known how the vision performs this task. He may be able to maneuver and gain speed by drawing power from Earth's magnetic field to some degree. When he does, however, he is capable of passing through solid matter and reaching high speeds. It took Wonder Man, Simon Williams, some time to catch him. He can carry passengers while remaining solid on the outside, but he is not likely to fly as fast as he normally does. It is either the weight of the passenger that prevents him from doing so, or he simply views it as unsafe for the passenger. There appears to be no limit to the time he can remain in any given altered state of density. Solar radiation absorption: the solar jewel on the vision's brow absorbs ambient solar energy that his body is able to convert directly into usable forms by a process not unlike photosynthesis in plants, but with 99% efficiency. The solar ray absorption process occurs constantly, even at night to some degree, at a rate determined by the expenditure of energy for his bodily needs. Thus the jewel absorbs solar energy most expediently when the vision utilizes it at some superhuman level of exertion. While the vision does not require food or beverages to survive, he is capable of consuming and utilizing them for short-term energy. Solar energy beams: he can channel limited amounts of solar energy back through the gem on his forehead at will, creating a narrow hot beam of infrared and microwave radiation. The beam can be controlled within a temperature range of 500 to 30,000 degrees Fahrenheit. At maximum temperature, the vision can melt through a 1-inch plate of steel in 5 seconds. The vision originally was not capable of controlling the width of the beam, but later achieved the ability 89. He can sustain a heat beam at maximum intensity for about 2 minutes before he begins to tax his supply of energy for his other bodily functions. The vision commonly uses his eyes for this purpose as well. Strength level: while at normal density, the vision possesses slightly greater than human strength. By increasing his density, he also increases his strength. At diamond hard density levels, the vision possesses class 50 strength. Weaknesses: rigidity: the vision is capable of increasing his density past the point where his muscles can exert enough power to move his body. Over a certain threshold, it becomes more and more difficult for the vision to move his exceedingly massive frame. At his maximum density of 90 tons, the vision becomes a literally immovable object and is effectively immobilized in place until he chooses to reduce his density back to a more comfortable level. In the past, the vision's pursuit of being human would temporarily deter him. Somehow, the vision, though he has a mechanical brain, was once successfully drugged with the same knockout drug that also took out Hawkeye, the Black Panther, and the Black Knight.